We ready to have a good time or what? We've got Magnus Lutz in the house. Land. What a perfect landing every time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's Thursday night. Do you know where your knives are? Does this guy know how to sit still or what? Woo! What's happening? Sippy sip. Oh, the good. What is happening? Audio works. Focus is focusing. Knives are kniving? Conniving? Magnus Lutz up, and away in the house we go. Slap. Grateful Dong. Thomas in the house. Along with a bunch of other of you. But we got a Magnus Lutz ho-ho. I have the power. Who's anybody excited for that He-Man movie coming out? I think it might be all right. So Grateful, how are you doing? I saw that picture. What did you say? The hateful dong? Something like that. Is it really? I might even bring it up. If they let me, I might show it off later. But otherwise, you know, that's behind the scenes footage that you all can dream about. I can dream about you. It's Thursday. We're doing it. Living it. Loving it. It's just a walrus. Yesterday, I got the Kentucky Holler Jack jack-o'-lantern in the mail. Ooh. It's great. It's great. How's your action? Love of the walk and talk. Solid knife. I'm loving slip joints more and more every day. What is up? It is gorgeous. We are talking like, look at that. You can see through my eyeball. You can like literally see through it. That is creepy right there. We got the black spot. Boosh. And now I'm blind. Now I can't see anything in my left, or that one. Yeah, did you see that angle? It bounced through my eye, only illuminating the black. Oh, that was creepy. Someone screen capped that. Oh, need to get my hands on a slip joint, says Blessed. Yeah, dude, there's some sweet ones. I definitely can recommend several. Rosecraft for sure. C. Reisner Cutlery. We're talking about the Kentucky Holler Jack right now is the one Thomas just got. 154 cm. Gorgeous. The bolsters on the top and the bottom are also a single piece. So if you look, this piece it is carved out. Wow, focus. Of course not. Is carved out, goes all the way across with the scale put inset into it, and then the obviously lock bar, back bar spacer.
By the power of Grayskull.
I have the power. Dale's Snail Trail is in the house. Everyone go check out the cool stuff he's been doing with the micarta. Really getting pretty funky and wild with, took a shower. I got water ear. Water ear. Why wouldn't you? Kentucky Holler Jack from C. Reisner Cutlery. That nice thick 154 cm. One of my hairs hanging off my hand there. This is the Halloween edition. So it's got the jack-o'-lantern on it and the orange. I love it. Orange bone. Really nice snappy action. It's talking about Rosecraft. Stinking Creek sow belly right here. If you like the stag. I love this knife. Bigger knife. Kind of more of a main size user. So I got the peanut recently. I've been really thinking this one's super cool too. Smaller. This is straight up classic peanut grandpa style from Rosecraft. Nice little half stop on there. Digging it. Digging it. So how is everyone doing? What's the good word? What's everybody up to? Let's see who's in here. Can we whip through it fast? Maybe not. 26 of you. Rachel, good to see you. Grateful Dong. Thomas, the Magnus Sluts Ho Ho. Blessed, or is it Blessed? Blessed EDC. Blessed. At least that's what I would say. Dale. Thomas, love the notch in the handle. Dude, I'm living, loving, digging that back notch right there. It just locks you in. That's probably my favorite part of it. It's just really, really good. Matt Conklin, trying to save for a Microtech Mini MSI, but I keep forgetting about that Wasp. Oh, Rachel loves the Wasp. Whoa, jeez. Whee. Boom. Oh my God. I can't do anything. The Wasp was cool. 87 degrees in NJ. It's 82 in Minnesota right now. Definitely hot. The Microtech Mini MSI is also really, really cool, Matt. Hopefully you can eventually get both. What's up, Dom? Fred's driving. Currently driving, listening to Lurkin. Drive safe, Fred. What's up, Cicero? GHV, Marco, Yee. Grateful Dongy. Thomas Connolly. Oh, we are, what's the word we are today? Aggressively rambunctious. Stacy Bolstered Blades. I got a package from Stacy just recently. Another little project I'm working on for her. And she gave me a couple little fun little gifts that we're going to check out here in a little bit. They're pretty neat, cool little things. How's Stacy doing today? Thanks you. Thank you again, Stacy, for the fun little treats. And we're going to do a little Anno. Robin from Apex Carry, EDC. The one and only Robin. Brian Dixon, what's going on? Can of biscuit. Anybody ever have a can of biscuit? Oh, okay. We're doing stuff. We're here. I know there's a couple. What did I miss? Steven. How's Steven doing? Good to see you in here, Steven. And yeah, Miranda at the beginning. Zachary. Edwards right off the start. Okay, we're here. Both sounds like a plan. Both. It's tough to, eventually, just get both. I think you can get both. Does it look good right here, right now? It looks really, like we're looking like 4K-ish. What am I popping here? No, it's 1080. It looks especially crystal clear at this moment in time. Want to know why knives? Oops. What'd you do? Everyday carry. Yo, just got a Microtech Tac P. Liking it so far? Steven is selling a Civivi Trailblazer XL Damascus blade slip joint. Great looking EDC slip joint. Steven pop us a photo. I'll put it up. That sounds cool. I can't picture that right now. Civivi Trailblazer XL with the Damascus blade. Civivi slip joints. Want to know why was everyday carry? I want to know why. No, it's a biscuit that has been canned. It's only one? Yeah, because it does say can of biscuit. I said can of biscuits. Like it's a can of biscuits. Please check out the Knives Plus exclusive QSP Penguin. Knives Plus. Is my brain not turned on right now? Is that a place? Knives Plus. Shit. Have I been here? Knives Plus? Want to know why? I forgot I was still in his account. Oh, like a disco biscuit? Fred currently has the cancer nettle in the car. Since the car is driving for him, he's playing. Can you guys just see it? Fred's in the driver's seat. Just sitting there, just do. Car's driving. What project you thinking of doing? Well, I was thinking about maybe we could discuss it and have a vote. I definitely have a Shipwreck or two queued up that we could do. I have a dye project that we could do, or a couple different dye projects that we could do. So I was kind of thinking something along the lines of that. Dog biscuits are amazing live. Oh, disco biscuits. You ever eaten a live dog biscuit? Kansept nettle. It's a great knife. Burkle's Cerakote's in the house. Burkle's got some new designs, new pieces he's been making, posting up. They look cool. Check them out. Anyone has a quick link, throw it up. Share it. I did something. No. What an idiot, this guy. did something. Was it good or bad? Shipwrecks look neat. Thank you. I love them. It's one of my favorites. I was carrying Shipwreck today. Bing, bing, and oh, missing a spot. I already took something out from the table. Good Lord. Where is my... There it is. Sorry. So, what's up, Justin? I thought I missed something, but I guess it jumped and I didn't. Thought I missed a message. I'm losing it. Fred, if you can answer, I know you're driving, but Fred, did you have any issues at all with the little lock rock on your honey badger? The Monterey Bay Knives. This is the honey badger. Picked it up in Texas. And mine and Eagle Scout EDC both had a little bit of lock rock. His actually had a little more than mine. So the blade was solid this way, but when it was open, I was starting to get a little bit going this direction. And what I did is I just took it apart really quick, took the lock bar, bent it a little bit more that way, and put it back together. And now, your first giveaway winner was Marco. Right on. Worthy winner. So, yep, I gave that a little bit of a bend, and now it still drops shut really, really well. Got a great, well, if I don't miss, snappy action. Drop it down, flick it out. This knife is great. I was a little mad. Got that little bit of that lock rock, but I think mine, just the bar wasn't pushed over enough. And so the bar was like more here, and it was just giving it, see, you can hear that? It was doing that without me holding the bar over. So now that bar pops over, no movement, no play, good to go. So it's just a little light. Maybe they just didn't get quite enough push on a few of the springs on that liner lock. But now, snappy, fun. I love this knife. Sanford did I got the one with the engraving on it, so it's got this really cool, if I can get it to focus, maybe, there. Kind of a weave pattern on there. Tiny little mark right there from where I flipped the clip, because I'm a lefty, so I swapped the clip. But I'm not, that happens. I always end up getting a little bit of a ding on that side from where you have to swap that clip. So I'm pretty used to that. But I love this knife. This is my favorite pickup from Texas. Super cool design. The percentage on the lockup now, it is there. So what do you call that? Maybe 30? 25? 35? Come on, focus. Back here. And now, reminds you of a Griptilian. The blade shape a little bit. Reminds me of an Evo a little bit with that blade shape. A little smaller version. The texture on that pattern feels really nice. Flicks out good. Just bought the Smith & Wesson Big Benji. I'll have to look that up. Thomas, I know you said go to Knives Plus. I did bring it up. You know how I get sent. Can Rot answer that personally? I've not had the knife since Blade Show. Oh, Fred. Fred is a gracious guy that likes to pass around some of his knives that he gets to let some people check them out and review them. and he picked one up and hasn't even had a chance to enjoy it because he's been letting others enjoy it. Yeah. Eagle Scout, did you get my message, bud? We were just talking about it. I fixed mine. But yeah, Eagle Scout, I sent you a message. I took it apart. I took my lock bar. I gave a little pressure. I took a picture before, so it's like it was like this before, and then I bent it so it was like that. So I just gave it a little bit more. What's up, Paul? And now it is just solid. Blade is not moving at all. That is the amount of lockup I'm getting on it. And it does drop shut just fine. So I think we're good to go. Told ya. I told ya. I told ya. I knew, you know. Okay, I want to look that up real quick. QSP Penguins. Yeah, I got the Knives Plus QSP set up. I'm going to pull that up in a second. I want to grab this other one before I lose it. What's my favorite lefty-friendly knife? Jeebas. Anything with an inset liner lock, I really like a lot. I mean, I would buy lefty knives. I have a few lefty knives, but like something like the Kansept or lock, fantastic. I've got a lot though. I've got a lot. Okay, I want to look this up before I lose it. Copy, paste, go. Go. How you doing today, Paul? What's the funky green one? Oh, I haven't yet. That and these are from Stacy. They're just fun little, neat little things, but this thing is wild. We're going to look at that in a second. Just a second. Hi, Kathleen. How are you today? Was just gifted a Kizer Meteora. Meteora? What? Oh, dang. Yeah, I haven't really showed much of anything on the table yet. Okay, Kizer Meteora. All right, I'm pulling up several things at once. That's a front. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we have the Bladebinge. Oh, that wasn't it. Anybody know anything about this? Smith & Wesson Bladebinge. Squared off Tonto. What is back here? Is that like a hook? My lighting, oh, it looks better on there. On this screen is kind of, I don't know if I like the clip. That's kind of a wide ass looking clip. It's a knife, a bottle opener, and a money clip. Oh, that's why, because it's a money clip. Paul. Paul. Sometimes, bud. Dude. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the hook, but since it's to be used as a money clip and then it's a knife built into the money clip, you use it as the money clip. DJ, if you love it, that's all that matters, dude. I have some stuff that some other people would be like, what in the hell? I actually have this money clip that I've had for, God. Let me do this one. The CRKT Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. So fully exposed chisel grind on the blade. You got to kind of tuck the pinky to open it. But this is basically designed to be a money clip as well. So there's times where something like that is just something that's cool to have. Why not? I have a horny clip. It's horny? No, it says homie. Wow. There's my focus. Now come back right here with me. Come with me. There you go. My eyes, the M look like an RN. Paul has a horny clip. Oh, and it's not even, it's a money clip. See? Paul did that on purpose. The Strix. Hogue is the only gun-related company that's ever made a good knife. It depends on what you're getting, though, and as far as a good knife, when you're getting something that's under 30, 40 bucks, you understand that you are in that budget range. And that budget range is starting to open up where a $5 absolute garbage gas station knife is actually super sharp and awesome. So it's weird. I mean, yeah, is it a reliable daily user? No. Is it fun? Yes.
Dan, I'm traveling. Eat my jorts. Be back soon.
Hey, Nate, I love you. And safe travels, but eat your jorts. I'm going to make some jorts right now. Just cut these pants right off right here on the live. Hey, Nate, you drive safe, bud. KDK has a dirty mind. Well, I mean, sure. Why wouldn't you? I have a Coast that looks like that. It's the titanium petrified fish money clip knife. Uncle Smock gave it to you. Well, if Uncle Smocky Poo gave it to you, that's pretty neat. Kathleen has a money clip on a discontinued Swiss Army knife. That's fun. Yeah, sometimes you can't have a lot of cash. It's like you can only have like maybe 5, 6, 7 bills. You know, once you kind of fold them in half or in quarters, then it starts taking up space. Petrified fish, I'll look that one up too. Let me pull this over here. So yeah, he picked up that Smith & Wesson clip. We have this is the one that Thomas brought up. Thank you for the $2, Hate Nate. Please drive safe, bud. So QSP, these are like exclusive. I am gonna sneeze. QSP Penguin Glide Lock Knife Plus exclusives. S35VN Sheep's Foot Blade Glide Lock. What is that? Is that an aluminum handle? Aluminum ribbed for all the pleasure. So it's like basically it's like a crossbar lock. Their glide lock. What makes the glide lock special? I have a money clip on. Oh wait, okay. Search Google. All right, I grabbed that one too, Thomas. I'll glide your lock, pal. The Hedgehog's better than the Penguin. And bless you. I didn't even sneeze. Or did I? It did, didn't it? It did, didn't it? It did, didn't it? Yeah. We are off the rails today. Which is fine. Which is totally fine. 8 and 8 promises. Well, he didn't promise, but he said he would. If he said he would, he would. Okay. So does anyone know, is that glide lock anything special compared to like, it's just like their compression lock? It looks like it's a plastic button. Is it me or does that look plastic? Squirrel. No doubt. Sometimes it's the photo, you know how like a photo lighting can make things look a little different. Like it makes it look like a cheap plastic button. Maybe not. Locking mechanism, glide lock. It doesn't even say. Oh no, it's a black FRN button. So the button is made out of fiberglass reinforced nylon. My girl has a glide lock, but I haven't taken it apart. Are we talking about knives? I don't see anything saying it's different than standard Omega spring. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Huh. Yeah. Anybody, are these out yet then? Or, yeah. Looks like they are available. I like the penguin more than the parrot. I've handled both a couple times. I kind of think I prefer the penguin. But if someone else prefers parrot, power to you. Power to you. The only penguin I have is 154 titanium scale frame lock. I have a fitting one for what's on the table.
Atmo Patik became a member. Atmo Patik celebrates 10 months of membership. Hello Dan. 39 in here and 18 likes. WTH?
WTH, y'all. Do y'all want to make Trish upset? Are we all here in the process of like, or we're in the market for making Trish upset? I will not have this. Gonna have to ask you all to hit the thumbs up. Because, yeah, there's only 20? Boo. Do you all hate me? The only way YouTube will even care, because I'm not monetizing, for me not monetizing right now and you're not getting any ads or commercials, you could at least give me the thumbs up. Where are you going to give me that thumbs up, Paul? So this is my QSP Penguin. I have the this version. I actually don't know. So this is the brass QSP Penguin with D2, it says. D2. Homer says he hasn't been making them for a while. Homer's you. Knives Plus sells fully customized Spyderco and Benchmades. How's it going, Trish? Trish, I know I had a busy week with a bunch of stuff, but I don't know, either later tonight or this weekend. Let's maybe soon. Tell me when you're free. Can't you see who's liked your live? No. Not that I'm aware of. What do you guys think of the shipwreck on my QSP that's out of focus? There it is. I love how I don't know how I got this like smoky kind of look, the way that yellow kind of smokes. Oh, I super happy with it. I never even put the clip on it because I like both sides so much. You leave Homer alone, Fred. No. Thomas, what are you saying no to? Jay saying no? Wait. What did I do? I don't even know. Can't you see who doesn't like your live? I see thumbs downs. Sad face. I can see right now I have 36 people watching and I have 26 thumbs up. And I have my monetization turned off by choice. Pretty rare and definitely worth it if you find one. What, a Homer? People are multitasking lives. Is that what's happening? I can't do that. I don't know. I mean, to each their own. But I can't. I have a hard time even getting on some lives, let alone doing more than one at once. 38 actually, 26 thumbs up. We're close. That means there's at least 10 people in here who haven't. Should I just turn my monetization on? I'm doing this for free. Are we getting flickers? Did I just see a flicker? So parrots are not available right now, apparently. Well, those parrots. All right. All right. So we looked at that quick before we start looking at this.
At Jkorskadden 2486 became a member. At Jkorskadden 2486 celebrates 21 months of membership. If I didn't like you, then I just wasted 21 months. Thumbs up emoji.
Thumbs up emoji. J. Korskaden, 21 months. I appreciate you, bud. He really likes me. I appreciate it, bud. 21 months, huh?
At Miranda Keith 3589 became a member. At Miranda Keith 3589 celebrates 2 months of membership.
Big 2. I gotta send you some stuff. I'm still waiting in the mail for one more set of things. And then I'm gonna be sending out a few packages to several people. I didn't have enough. I was really short on stickers and anything good. It's like putting 2 things in a box is kind of just weak sauce, weak gravy. You know what I mean? Thank you for the 2 months. Dan's time is appreciated. Thank you, Dom. Always nice to see Dom in here. Dom's a great dude. And he makes some cool stuff. So jelly. B Shady, what was the best 300 you spent? What's up, Renee Ramon? Clint Crosby? Henry G? Got a couple of freshies up in here. What are you guys up to? Oh my God, it is getting hot in here. I'm gonna have to turn my air conditioner on. It's like 80 plus outside right now, and we're looking at still pretty bright. I should be at the park with the buds, throwing some frisbees. I just ate chocolate, and it looks like my fingers slipped through the toilet paper. Rachel needs a poop knife.
At Mpgedk became a member. At Mpgedk celebrates 23 months of membership. Wahoo. Almost 2 years. What? Hey man.
MPG. I apologize. That guy, we need the Donnie robot. That guy was terrible. It's like had a seizure saying empigedic. And then when he said wahoo, you give 2 exclamation points for the wahoo, and he's like, wahoo. At least when Donnie was doing it that one day, he had a little more vigor. 23 months though, MPG. Wow. How does that happen? Time keeps on slipping. I appreciate it, MPG. How's everything going? How's that little monster growing? You gonna name him little Kenman? No, I'm not actually. Rachel needs more fiber, or maybe her toilet paper needs more fiber. You got to have that good ply. Single ply is like no good, even if you double it up. Homer's a phenomenal dude. 2 out of your 3 were direct from him. That's awesome. B Shady got thrice on the homers. That's pretty sick. LOL, just kidding, but I do need a poop knife. I mean, I think I might I mean, choose your path, you know? I mean, we have adventure. High adventure. Wow. Where are we going today? Little bit wild. Buying that single ply. Yeah, no, you can't. Just don't even waste your time. You know what? There was like they were short on toilet paper when I was at the grocery store like a couple months ago. And so it was like single ply, and I was like, I'm not getting any of that. And so I ended up buying triple ply. Anybody ever try this? The triple ply, you're thinking, okay. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I mean, I'm all overused toilet paper for sure, but the triple ply was like, it was not, I don't even remember why I didn't like it. After the father? No. No, Jay, not the father. I'm like the cool uncle. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the cool uncle. I want Paul's parrot, but he'll never let it go. We want to see pictures of Paul's parrot. Lanyard man in the hose. What's up? Okay, so I have several things here that I am behind on. Let me get these over here. Okay, we were looking. The QSPs. Oh yeah, I did my review on that. Thanks again, Magnus Sluts. Oh, you know, I didn't even triple action Magnus Sluts. Ho, ho, ho. When I should have, right when Hate Nate jumped in. We got a full Magnus Slut power cooking through these veins. Too thick. Hard to hold. Okay, so then who was it picked up the Meteora front flipper from Kizer? Interesting one. I honestly feel honored. The cool uncle with 600 knives, right? What did I just join? Lanyard man, I don't know. It's been a little wild. It's been a little wild so far tonight, which is fine. Oh. Is it gonna say all that shit?
Axe emoji, hammer emoji, fire extinguisher emoji, money bag emoji, radio emoji, yo-yo emoji, joystick emoji, billiards emoji, bow and arrow emoji, megaphone emoji, ribbon emoji, helicopter emoji, petrol pump emoji, pie emoji, fondue emoji, onion emoji, ginger root emoji, pretzel emoji, brown mushroom emoji, turkey emoji, seal emoji, spouting whale emoji, owl emoji, cold face emoji, distorted 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 face emoji, tornado emoji, tornado emoji, tornado emoji, tornado emoji, tornado emoji.
Casey making a statement. That's a statement piece right there. Except for why don't we see that one, the whatever face emoji? I just see like it's mad. I didn't like that one. What's up, Casey? Good to see you. Okay, so we'll get that one next. Did you? Oh, I have to look that up. Jesus Christ. Here's the Detonation Technology Utility Dagger. Anybody have one of those? Thomas, do you have that? The little crotch goblin's kicking like a nobody's business. Crotch goblin. PFE09. God dang. PF what? E09? E09. Oh, I think I have seen this. This is the one that Smoky Poo gave to Paul. Petrified fish pocket. Is that whole thing the clip? Holy what? It is, isn't it? It is, isn't it? That whole big old ladder ass thing is the clip? Good Lord. MPG's over the pregnancy, but not ready for the man to come. Wait. Get that thing out. Get them all done being cooked and get them on out. I'm going as fast as I can. Paul says he'll send a video if we want. Paul. Paul. Paul's going to send us a video if I want. Do I want? I won the fat PP knife from Cheeto. But your son took it? Yep. I got no kids here. Makes it a little easier to keep my knives. Although I keep saying if I have we have a meetup, everyone comes over, 4 or 5 people could just pull one off of there. How long would it take me to figure it out? KC says he's exhausted, but you are all the best. So you've got that going for you, which is nice. Which is nice. I haven't had knife money in 6 months. Yeah, it's real. It's real. Getting kicked, not being able to spend what you'd want to buy. Oh, gotta budget. You gotta. Check out Wanna Know Why Knives. Ramsey Silent, thank you for posting that. Parrot video, Paul. No. That's not the video we want from Paul. Oh, you 6. What's up, J1 Doobie? Lovely day. Lovely, bright, sunny day. Anyone else have gorgeous, bright-ass sun outside right now? So this huge ladder is the clip, which I yell. Did you hear that? It's like a air raid horn. Like we're on KC. Are you out in front? I hear someone doing an air raid horn. You hear that? There it is. I don't know if that's coming through. My mic is good at kind of cutting out crap sounds that we don't need, so you might not. Beautiful sunny 74 for J1. Yeah, we're like at 80 something right now. 78. 78 right now. Pretty nice. What is that? Why is there... We got another tornado. There's a tornado. Well, not here. But there was a tornado. KC, thanks for the very exciting $2. I don't know what else we would call it. A very talkative emoji. I appreciate it. And you're bleeding? Oh, Paul. Paul. What are you doing, Paul? All right, I gotta, you know. If I'm asking for Paul to send me videos, I better look at them before I share them. What is that? It's not like a police siren. It's like Like the tornado or like the first Wednesday of the month kind of siren. Okay, so Steven sent, okay, we're getting stuff here. Steven sent the Civivi Trailblazer photo. Oh no. I only can see it on the mobile app. Damn it. Okay. I can bring that up on my phone. I can bring that up on my phone. Did you just cut yourself right now? Did you just take that video, Paul? Lightning strike siren? It's like there isn't a cloud in the sky and it's like screaming sun. It's like it's hot out. There are no clouds. It's like 80 degrees calm. There's no wind, there's no clouds. It's weird.
I want you to know I just cut myself for you with this full tuck, full clip. That's my ano. I was testing stuff.
That's a huge clip. Oh, it's a top flipper. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I want you to know I just cut myself for you.
Wait a minute. Are you inside right now? Paul, is this fake brick wall? Is this brick wall not outside? Is this brick wall in your house? Paul? Oh, Trish is telling us something to look at too. Okay, so that is cool.
Yes.
That is cool. That clip is huge.
Full tuck.
I'll give you the full tuck.
Full clip. That's my ano. I was testing.
It's
stuff.
like I don't even know you. What do you when you do live streams with like Maddie? Do you show this like brick wall? I guess I never realized that the brick wall was. It's like in every damn video. That's the problem. This is when the tornado hits, but there's not even a cloud in the sky. Like, we're talking, it's been a sunny, calm day. There was a tornado 2 days ago. Or a couple days ago. Not super close to here, though. What's everyone think of this? Is that a chisel tip, too? It is. With the chisel tip.
I want you to.
Andy cut himself. All right, now we'll look at this one. Boy. Good Lord. Paul's massive. I mean, Paul's collection is massive. Paul can't flip under pressure. Don't ask me how I know. That thing is that thing is that's hot. It's so hot. Dude, is that just blood on your pinky or did you cut yourself in 2 places? Homer. 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 Wait, that's the one. Homer. Anyone? Anyone? Paul, I'm sorry you cut yourself. Me last week. Wow, it's actually almost... That shows you how superficially thin it was. It's almost gone. Although I did get this, but that is not a cut. That is a frictionally, like, ripped my skin open. Not on a blade. It was not on a blade. What's up, Chris Kits? The micro milling is lovely. The whole thing is lovely, bro. It's gorge. Okay, was there another one that I didn't look up? No, I did. We're good. We're good. All right. Let me move this over here. So, Stacy sent me a few things. This is really cool. Look at that. She said it was all for me. All for you. Tell me about the green one. We're looking at that one in a moment here. We'll go through, look at this all. If I can even open it. So yeah, Stacy sent me a couple things to work on and a couple little fun freebie, fun little things. I'll use them, some of them for giveaways and stuff. Tell me that's not interesting. I don't care if you all or you don't all. If you were to all, that's an all for all time. Right? Cute. Cute. All right. Set. I'm not putting it back in that bag. Screw that. We got a bunch of little keychain swords. So I'm definitely going to make some care package giveaways and stuff and put these in them. Little extras. Look at that. Focus. Shing. These are actual metal too. This isn't like plastic. This has weight to it. It has mass. This looks like it might be made out of copper or brass. It's a real beaut, Clark. Right? And there's different styles. Let's get that one out. This one's like Gladiator. Thanks again to Stacy. Stacy's Bolster Blades. Look at that. It's even got like the Celtic kind of markings on the blade. That's cool. This is metal. This is like, I mean, they're not sharp, but that's heavy. That has mass to it. Mr. Designs ISO. G.I. Joe sword fights. Yes. Now we're talking. Two of Paul's favorites. Paul. Ooh. Ooh. Here's a freshie. Oh, that fresh brass. Got the box of stuff I was waiting for today. Building the box, sending it out. Right on, Ramses. Very excited. Oh my God, it's metal. I can't believe it. They're actually metal. Gross. I licked it. I licked it. I want to make a bunch of tiny Excalibur boulders for those tiny swords. That would be fun. Kind of like my Zelda Master Sword kind of thing. Print them, dude. Print them up. What actually is metal? All of it. Dude. All of it. This is metal. That handle might, I think every single bit of this is metal. I think that's black paint. This is metal. This is heavy, dude. You can see the cast line across the top there. Yeah, these are real deal, like thick. This is all metal. There is no plastic on there. No plastic. I'm also a brass sniffer. Anybody else into sniffing brass? This one's got a little bent. Ah. That actually, it's metal. Wow, look at the decoration on this. That's crazy. These are actually really cool. Like, you'd think they look like kind of like kids' toys or whatever, but I'm a Toys R Us kid, you know what I mean? There's a million things at Toys R Us that I can play with. Wear one on every belt loop. What in the hell is up with this bag? This bag needs a knife. Thanks again, Stacy. These are some, you know, call it whatever you call it, but all different styles. These are really cool. As far as little cheap, or I don't even, they don't even look cheap. For simple little keychain looking things, if you like swords, these are actually pretty neat. Poor guy worked his ass off on that knife. What's up, Jess? Jesse. Jesse. Welcome to the show, Jesse. We got some decorative battle weapons for my figurines or whatever. We'll have to make a big a war scene. Some of these can go to my Jason. Jason's got some more. A lot of them have a very similar, this kind of, I don't know the best term. We have terms. They're letter openers. Correct. Don't sniff brass. How about copper? You could probably do that, Grateful. That'd probably work. That would probably work. Fred just sent me a message. All right, Fred. Oh, sounds good, Fred. I'll let you know. I got a unique knife. Unique New York, you need New York. Unique New York, you need New York. Unique knife set from some country, small swords that are similar. They're fun. And then she also sent this. I don't know the exact what the method is, but this thing is some wild stuff right here. All right. So if you look, kind of looks like a guy like humping the. This popped off. All right. So I'm not sure the method, but we've got this spring here, and then I can. What's up, David? What's up? Ha 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 ha. And Dylan Mallory, how are we doing? Welcome to the craziness tonight. This is heavy. I don't know if this is going to work. .7, almost 1, but look at how small it is. A mini kukri. And that is an edge. This is an actual blade that has an actual sharpened edge to it. How sharp that is, how well it will retain, I do not know. We've got a full tang, wooden handle, potential brass potential. Why does that work? I mean, okay. It's sharp. It cuts. Yeah. I've had some smaller things and stuff, and they're not always like, they don't always cut. That actually cuts. What's up, Byron? Split and slice. And all on this Thursday. Right? Look at this. We got a hump and naff mini kukri. It's a humper. Yeah, does anybody ever see like what like that? You need to do that. And now it's locked in. And if you pull, you can't pull it out. But boom, out she comes. So is that some type of interesting quick release capabilities, or is there a way for me to, you can't really put it, you have to physically go like that in order for that to fit in there. You can't slide her in. You got to open it. And you can't take it out either. So you physically do have to pull this lever down, release from its home. What is with me today? I don't know. Thought it was a marlin spike. Dom killed it today. Motivation up. Designed a new folder. 7.5 inch Warney. Got the blade cut out. Stop pin track. Stop locations on the frame. Moving good so far. That's great, Dom. Isn't it really nice? There are days where I go to start working on a project or something and you just get nowhere and just not working and you just don't feel it and it just, and it sucks and you're not happy. And then some days just everything seems to kind of feel nice and fun and smooth, and that's great. Seems to be the design that uses the largest amount of material to release a knife from the sheath. Like, how complex can we make it? That's like a full-on piston, lever, bottom pivot with a rotating, is that a magnet? No, that just spins. Or does that spin off? No, it doesn't. Weird. Either way, I like it. What's up, Kevin Smith and Knives? What the hell? Anybody ever seen anything like this? Kukri is awesome, but I agree with splitting slices. So much metal. Oh, this weighs a metric ton. That's an entire whole deal. And you have to, you can't, I don't think, is this a one-handed, I don't know how to one-hand operation this bad boy. I believe it's literally boom, boom. Like the pinch and roll. Is that like the technique? It cuts though. This is wild how dense that is. More metal in the lock than the blade. You're right. This weighs more. Well, maybe. One way to find out. .745. Almost twice as much. This weighs almost twice as much. And this really doesn't have a lot of weight to it. But this, that's a solid piece right there. It's art and it's cool, right? It's why. Why has this been created? That's correct. Correct. Pakistan, probably. But what I know is it cuts and it's weird and it's kind of fun and it makes no sense. All those things point to perfect. It will kill. Mm-hmm. .36. I mean, it doesn't translate. The weight for these, it does not translate. But these, the sheaths, That is all metal. Like when you look on that edge, if I can get it to focus, you can see this right here where it's chunky. Like it's like, yeah, that's because this is metal, dude. That's not. They actually spent a little bit more. Like, how do they do this? I wonder how much it costs to actually do that. What's the overall weight for what, Thomas? For this one? 1.13 blade, 0.38. Look at this. 0.74. I mean, that's got mass to it. Fun. Fun. Kawasaki. Just because, says Stacy. Thank you, Stacy. I love it. I love it. I like this all. I mean, now if I ever have all needs, this is my all. Oh man, I think I get there more deep. Just slice. The kukri on its own, or did I already weigh that? Focus. I'm here. This is my face. This is not my face. This is my face. Oops. 0.746 though. Like in your Vosti Naga Ocean Blue. Jesse. Jesse. Jesse, you're correct. All things point to right to things like things that Kenman likes for 1,000. Yes, that is correct. That is correctamundo. These are fun. They're definitely fun. Maybe you'll get one in Voltron's hand, or we'll find something that fits. Oh, you lucky bastard. Jesse. Gonna make him peas and poops. I want one for a letter opener. For sure, Teresa. Well, for those of you that aren't aware, I am going to be using the lots. I might have to keep one. What do I have? 6? Well, I'm keeping this one. No doubt about it. This is a keeper. This is weird. This is going to continue to live with the gas station silly fun stuff. I love it. These, I think I might have to keep one of these, but I will use the other 5 for giveaways. And it won't be just that. I'm probably going to put together some packages like I did for the last main giveaway where you kind of have a few things. So it's like you get like a knife and a letter opener and a little flashlight or something, or I don't know. You know, that's kind of what I'm going to plan on doing. So if you think these are cool, maybe you can win one in a nice little package, or we can find out from Stacy where she picked them up. You might be able to pick up a little set yourself. They are fun. Ramsey says, Dom, doing good modding streams, trying to figure out who was asking how to contact the other day. Says Ramsey's. Worn out after a few busy weeks for splitting slices. Thirsty Thursday was appreciated. Excellent. What a good community we have. MPG's pooped. See y'all soon. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. One of these Sundays, I'd hope to be free. I'd pop into one of MPG's lives. I always am busy. Weekends. I'm busy all the time. Let's just get that straight. I fill my time. I really do. Right? Rest well and take care of that little monster. So yeah, Stacy with another cool little gift there. Those are fun. For those that jumping in a little bit later, this is the Monterey Bay Knives Honey Badger new design. They were recently available, or they did get released. in Texas, but then they were more recently released on Monterey Bay. And this one, I lurk when I can. I got it in Texas. Favorite pickup from Texas. I did end up noticing that I had a little bit of a rock to the blade this direction. So what was happening is the lock bar wasn't quite hooking up enough. So the space between there and the stop pin, it was allowing it to go just a tiniest little bit. You almost couldn't tell at all. In fact, I didn't notice it the first few days when I was in Texas. And I thought maybe the pivot had gone a little loose. I tightened the pivot all the way down, but and it was solid this way. But this way, it would kind of just make the tiniest little bit of move. And so I took it apart and I took that lock bar and the lock bar, if my hand is the base and my index finger is the lock bar and it was bent like that, I kind of took it like that and went, no, that's a lie. I took it and just kind of brought it from like there to like there, just a little bit more this direction, and then put it back together. And that's my time. Thanks for hanging out, Paul. Always good to see you. Thanks for sending the video. Sorry to make you bleed. Nobody makes Paul bleed his own blood, except for I did. He did it. He did it for the cause.
Cynthia McDonald subscribed to the channel.
Thank you for subscribing, Cynthia. Welcome. Emojis for Cynthia if you've got them. So yeah, blade is now solid and I'm loving it. Monterey Bay Knives Honey Badger S90V Ray Laconico design, titanium with a really deep engraved texture of like a weave kind of pattern. I love it. Super fun knife. Very snappy. Great sound. Nice front flipper to it. Smaller knife. No choke up spot. Just a forward choil or sharpening choil. And I have a big hand, but index, middle, ring kind of locks in there. And then the pinky kind of hangs out on that last little bit. So there's just enough space that I got a full grip on there. Forward angle on the blade. My little kind of grip. Index finger draw cut type situation. I like it. Laconico design. Byron's carrying his Kansept Bison. Did you see they're making small bisons now? They should have called it baby bison. So they kind of missed out on that. But the bison is a beast. And now they have smaller bisons. I think they are available. Let me look it up. Kansept Bison. But it is literally exactly the same as the larger bison. So here's your bison right here. This knife is a beast. Absolute beast mode if you haven't seen one of these. 4.25 inch blade. No, handle. Blade's like got to be all of 4 inches. Yeah, blade length 4.25. Overall length 9.6. This thing is huge. So I think it might be in new arrivals. Oh, there's the Pluto. I almost bought one of these Plutos in Texas. It's a really cool little front flipper, rear flipper. You can flick it out from the non-existent fuller. Plutos are available. Wow. The Wasps are up. The Halides. A lot of great stuff at the Kansept. You all know I love what's going on over at Kansept. The full-size accipiter. The Nettle, this is what Fred's carrying and flipping in his car while he's letting his car drive for him. Dude, this green and oh, that colorway Nettle is kind of like this one too. Is it not? Oh, that egress. The Quattro. Maybe they don't have them up on here. I thought they were on here. Let's go Bison. Because the thing is they call it the Bison. They didn't even change the name. These are all 4.25s. So they must be coming soon. Oh, here. Coming soon. I just wanted to check and see what the size difference was. They're not in there yet either. There is a smaller Bison that's coming soon. I will tell you that. Okay, what did I miss? My tab crashed. Yeah, the Pluto is cool. Go Bunny got the Cold Steel Emperor Collection Tonto prototype today. Oh my god, that thing's a beast. Oh, it's because it's through Tenable. That's why. Yeah, I'm an idiot. That's why it's still just called the Bison, because it's a Tenable. My bad. Tenable Bison, 3.24 inch on the blade. So an inch shorter. Overall length then would be 7.35 instead of 9.35. So the blade's an inch shorter, the handle's an inch shorter, bringing you 2 inches shorter on the Tenable version of the Bison. So if you like the style, the design, you get a smaller version. See you later, GHV. Thanks for hanging out. What's up, Matt Maurer? Yep, it's on Tenable. I got it. Sorry about that. Cole Bunny's had some insane luck and gotten some good grabs lately. Definitely got some good grabs. Sometimes, though, protos aren't always the best to go with. Some cases they are. But sometimes the protos, like, what was it? I was going to pick up that one for Grateful Dong. But Nathan didn't. He said, yeah, the proto's got a detent, kind of a double detent issue that they were trying to work out. So he was like, yeah, wait for the actual version, because he had the secondary proto that was fantastic, but the first ones that they had, they just had this kind of double issue that wasn't great. That version of the Bison looks awesome. It is too. It's a cool knife. It feels good. The big one is a beast, but this one just makes that same design style a little more manageable in your hand. So if it's something like you were almost on board with, but you thought it was a little bit beastly, this would be excellent. Wow, I'm hungry. Why am I hungry already? Big Mark. What's going on, Big Mark? We're having some fun here. Getting by. Prototypes aren't for me to actually use, just collect. Right, they're one of a kind. I was just saying that sometimes, like in a fixed blade or something like that, different. In a folder, sometimes they're still working out the kinks in a folder. And so in certain situations, that Vosteed proto that I had was terrible. Was absolutely terrible. And they sent it to me thinking I would like it. But that's a whole nother thing. And those Kansept ones, it's like they were just working out the kinks. When I see a one-of-a-kind combat blade, I will must buy. It's a thing. It's a thing. But has anyone actually ever seen this design before? It's weird. And the fact that you have to pull that out of the way to get this out. It's like there's an entire piston built into the design of that. It's fun. It's fun. KB Eldorado in the house. Dirty Dan. This is a fantastic one too. Carried this one several times. And the last week, this has been kind of a secondary carry more than once. Double D. Something about a half stop. If it doesn't have a half stop, I don't really care for it as much. What's everyone feel about that? Like you got a slip joint, you go to open it, boom, half stop, full. Close it, half stop, close. That's what's up. If you've got a long pull where there's no half stop, it's fine. It's fine. Right? It's fine. Sodbuster Jr. Long pull. Anyone? Dirty Dan says half stop for the win. Yeah, it's got to have a half stop. I don't understand why you wouldn't. I mean, tell me that's not way cooler. You know what I mean? Where's my baby? There it is. Big Mark likes them both. ABW. I mean, I have some that are long pulls or whatever, but to me, that's what really makes this more of a fun, kind of a fidgety, enjoyable. That fine was so Alicia. As if. Still loving it. This one I've been carrying a lot as well. You know what's funny? I'm an idiot. I mean, yeah. There it is. Here it is. Here's my face. God, why does it do that? It just makes no sense for it to not be focused on a damn thing. Oh, I'm focused on this. There's nothing right here. Nothing. The closest thing is here, and everything else would be back there. So focusing up there. How many times have you guys heard me say this exact same shit? I hate it. Who doesn't like the satisfying click of a half stop, right? 100%. It's a necessary safety feature. It's a helpful safety feature. Necessary, no. Hence why they do it. And I have used them without cutting myself, but it's highly recommended. I'll give it a highly recommended. Just got your 2-ed reel win. What did you get? I hated the lock, but love using it for the last week. Oh, Kansept Cosmos. Yes. Love and Kansept. So, I finished this. I did the Shipwreck. We did the stonewash on the blade. I'm very happy with how my stonewash turned out. It took a lot more than I thought. For those that didn't hear, when I originally put this in a jar, I have a container with some rocks that I use for stonewashing, which I've done multiple times. This feldspar had a black PVD coating on it. And so I didn't have to do, like, all the stonewashing I did was basically to, like, it was a silver blade that I acid etched and then stonewashed. And so that acid etched stonewash is a lot easier than a PVD coating. And the PVD coating, it didn't even scratch the first 5 minutes. Like, there was no scratches at all. So I had to get scratchier rocks. But it ended up, I really am happy with it. The way that it ended up getting beat up, and then the colors on the Shipwreck, love it. Top liner lock, CJRB feldspar, S90V, copper. There's your top liner lock, you can see. It's stiff. A couple people I handed it to in Texas went to open it and they're like, didn't like it because it's stiffer. But I got the flick out, got the thumb out. You can swing it out. Very happy with it. It's cool. Thank you. The stonewash worked great after the fact. That first time running through, though, it was amazing how I didn't do anything. Crazy. But that just shows you that CJRB's PVD coating, the chocolate coating makes it go down better. That coating definitely helps protect the blade because like I said, I put it in the jar, shook it for about 5 minutes, took it out, couldn't find a scratch on it anywhere. Like, couldn't find a scratch. That's fun. All right. Andy, I don't know if you're in the live, but I just got your text. Thank you. Looks good. All right, guys and dolls, need to say hi to Grumpy. Right on. Hey, Byron, always nice to see you in here. Stay happy, stay well, stay healthy, stay sharp. Can of biscuit. The APTA, I really like the shipwreck that happened on this too. Kathleen, we got to do your shipwreck. I'm going to do a shipwreck for Kathleen. Oh, what a sound. It's just so clicky. Look up the Mr. Designs ISO. Okay. Search Google. I'm gonna search the Google. You know what I'm saying? The ISO. Lightweight minimalist. Mr. Okay, that looks familiar. We've been here before. I've been here before. I don't know if I've looked at this. Anybody have anything from Mr. Thomas, do you have anything from Mr.? That knife sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Snappy. Snappy. Wait, what happened to the shipwreck? Yep, the old before and after. Before, after. Near, far. Near, far. Wow. I just did that. So Thomas does not have Mr. Mister. Does anyone have a Mr. Mister Designs? Anything? So this is the ISO. I like the blade. I don't know. Something about this area here. I'm not sure what I think about that. And learn to fly again. Learn to live so free. Insanely sharp object is what the ISO stands for. Insanely sharp object. Warning. Warning. S90V titanium wire clip, but it's not a wire clip because it's not a wire down here. What? Wait, what? Okay. It's not a wire clip. It's got a hole in it to make it look like a wire clip. Look at this nub. Looks like you can swap that clip to the other side, maybe. Front flipper only. Wait. Wait. What? Oh, it's a compression lock. I'm like, what in the hell? Oh, okay. Dude, what? That's so weird when it's closed. That's the... Okay. So this isn't a front flipper. Did anybody else get that? To me, that looks like a front flipper. Right? Neil. It looks like front flip, and then you've got your liner lock. But no, that's a rear flipper, and that's a compression because the blade's coming out that way. Because you can see here's the spine. What? If you're going to have a sharpening choil, make it functional. I think that probably is functional, just not comfortable. That's what I would say. I swear I could probably find one that I have that's similar to that, but I don't know where to look. But I know I have one that's similar to that, where it's got that kind of shape that you do fit in there, but it's just not quite as comfy as a curve would be. It's a front flipper with no, that's a rear flipper, Thomas. That's the rear flip. That is not a front flip. Huh. I would like to get a lefty compression lock for my collection at some point. I think the one that was at Tack Knives, they've got that proto they were working on with the compression lock design. I like it. I like it. This one's very interesting though. Rear flip tab only kind of breaks it for me though. What knife is this? This is the Mr. Broken Wings? No. Mr. Designs ISO, which stands for Insanely Sharp Object. Mr. ISO. Here, if you want me to make it easy. There you go. Get a lefty Excalibur V2. Yeah, I don't have any money. The Jack Wolf fixed blade knife has a very similar V-shaped sharpening notch. You're right, Thomas. It does. And that was one that I've thought of that I didn't really like the way that felt. Because you're like, it's like, who said that? Ramsey's. If it's going to have a sharpening trail, make it actually work. And those Jack Wolf fixed blades, they had that same kind of notch like this one, where you've got that spot. And you can get that finger in there. But it's, yeah. Yeah, Lanyard, man, I'd like to get the Lefty Excalibur V2, but I'm going to be broke for a little while. I got to buy a flight to Atlanta, which they're still kind of expensive. So I'm kind of holding off, hoping they drop a little bit. I don't think they can get much higher than they already are. So got that going. But I'm going to have to buy that pretty soon and save up to be able to, buy a few things in Atlanta. Got the house closing coming up that is going to be several, that's going to take all the money I have out of the bank and into the, into the closing initial deposit or down payment, whatever you want to call the damn. So that's that. And I was literally well on my way to buying a 2x72 grinder, and now I'll get there. Money isn't falling out of the trees around here, but it's fine. I'm not complaining. It's just I've got to limit myself a little bit on stuff, and $300-400 knives are really not in the cards right now, which is fine. It's a sharpening notch, not a forward finger choil. Yeah, but it's so big that your finger pretty much fits in there, so you want to use it as a choil. You know what I mean? If it's there and I can get up like that to it, you're not going to just stay here. You're going to end up trying it. And because that space is there, I feel like you're going to try it. And since you're going to try it, you're not going to fit right. And then you're like, ugh. Oh, Dom's got big vet bills today. Yeah, that's rough. Fred got pulled over? No. Fred's like sitting in the seat. Just da-da-da. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I wasn't even driving. It was the car. Fred. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Fred. I don't mean to laugh. Closing soon, Thomas. Just finalizing the rest of the stuff. And now we're just waiting for the closing date. Basically. Although they keep calling, oh, can you send me this? And like, then I already send you that. Like, my taxes info and like, oh, we need another copy. It's like it's if you bought a house, there's a lot of paperwork. I do that while I drive too, but I don't have a Tesla, right? What's supposed to have super smooth action? I'm sorry you got pulled over, Fred. Sucks. Oh, I tell you. Did you get the ticket or did they let you out? How fast was the car going? How much faster than speed limit? Like how much? Were you 10 over? 20 over? How much are tickets these days? I mean, I've become the old man driver. I don't really drive fast or do anything. Do you have any weapons in your vehicle? They're on my person. What do you mean? They. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think I've got 4 or 5. I don't remember. 78 and a 55. So you probably got that ticket. That's too bad. I mean, not trying to jinx it or whatever, but I have been pretty good. I haven't been pulled over. And true story. Get this. Where's Donnie tonight? I haven't seen Donnie at all. He usually swings in.
At Dragoon_LSK became a member. At Dragoon_LSK celebrates 10 months of membership. Ka-chow.
Ka-chow! Thank you, Dragoon, for 10 months. How time flies. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Means a lot. If a cop ever asks where you're coming from, you say, well, from back there. From back there. Thank you, Dragoon. Time be flying. Do you have any weapons? You answer that with a no, that you only have tools. Yeah, I don't have weapons. I got a lot of tools. Okay, the cop started to laugh when you told him about the car. That's why he didn't get... Fred got out of the ticket. Yo! Probably have a good, clean driving record. And like if you're over 25 and you got a clean record, I feel like that's a little bit, you know, if you're over 50, clean record, that helps. Donnie's probably building knives. What did I just squirrel from now? Donnie. Oh, that's what it was. I got it. It's back. I'm going that way. Works every time. If you can make the cop laugh before he goes back to his car, most of the time you're good. Is that the trick? Just got to get him. You got to get him. Squeaky clean. You got a good record, you're set. Yeah. So, 2 days ago, I was at work. And my one of my coworkers had just got back from lunch or whatever. And he goes, hey, probably going to get some new tabs pretty soon. And I go, oh, I don't even know when whatever. My tabs expired in February. I drove all the way to Texas. Yeah, Donnie has a live scheduled at like 9 or at like 10. Something like that. So yeah, my tabs expired in February. And then I drove the rest of February, March, drove all the way to Texas, drove back, and then 2 days ago realized like, oh, my tabs have been expired for like 2 months. Like the cop could just pull you over just for that. You know? And man, I was like, oh, whoops. And then to top it off, like the cherry on top, the bomb diggity. So we're talking, and we started talking about, because I used to live in LA, and if you go to the DMV in LA, it takes hours. It takes forever. Cop asked me one time, where's the fire? I said, in your beautiful blue eyes. You like that, huh? So, yeah, drove a couple months with expired tabs. And he told me, he was like, yeah, you probably need to get those taken care of. And I go look and I'm like, oh, shit. Whoops. So, on lunch, Culver's is only like a mile away, as you all know. And about a half a mile, couple blocks past Culver's, there's a little strip mall area with like a pizza place and a liquor store and a couple other little whatevers and the DMV. There's a DMV there. So I decided, I was like, oh, I'm going to go get my Culver's and I'll just drive over to the DMV in the parking lot. And if they're busy or whatever, I'll just eat lunch there and then go back to work. And so the parking lot was fairly empty at the DMV. So I walked in and I looked over and they had built some new the DMV, when you walk in, is all to the right, and there's like 20 different stalls that could be potentially open, even though there's usually only like 4 or 5 open. And there's like 10 people in there with numbers sitting down waiting. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna have time to do that. But I figured, what the hell? So I go to grab the ticket on the computer, and you have to just type in like what you're doing. I'm like, oh, I'm here for tabs. Boom, and it gave me a number. As soon as it spit out the number, it said now serving number 72. I was like, well, dude. And the ones on the left, there's 4 stalls on the left. I looked up, and they're for passports, and so they built a whole new passport thing. And when they don't have people doing passports, they're just sitting there. And because I had an easy non-photo type tab renewal, I basically went right over, and I'm like, yeah, I need to get my tabs. I gave him my license. I was in and out in like 2 minutes. New tabs in the car. My buddy goes out for a cigarette or whatever after an hour, and I was like, check, I got that fixed. He's like, man, how'd you get those tabs already? I got super lucky. I spent 6 hours at the DMV once. Check out Dragoon, Ramses. Posted the link. Did he give you his number? Yeah, I got the ticket, but he gave me his phone number. It worked for your wife. Oh. So was it Nate was driving and then Nate stopped and saw you, Dong, or were you going somewhere and you saw Nate? Grateful Dong and Hate Nate bumped into each other. Couple of cutie patoots. With who, Fred? Oh, Dom is asking if is Donnie having anybody on with his live tonight, or is it just him? We can look it up. TNT? Who's TNT? Oh, that's War Room. Laser Ghost. What? What? It wasn't even, I had to type the whole damn thing. Do you guys see Tri-State reviewed one of Donnie's knives? Gave it a pretty good review. It was from Smock's Pass Around, I think. I mean, how could you give a bad review to Donnie's knives? They're nice. It says Burning Ghost Laser. So it's going to be Burning Stable. It'll be Clayton and Donnie. There it is. Hold on. I'll post the link. Copy. Shop Lives. Paste. There is the link right there. That is going to be to Laser Ghost Knives live later. Burning Ghost Laser Forge. Wait, huh? Henry, Marco, Fred, Burning Stables, already all over there. How many different tabs you guys? Why am I not a multi-tabber when I am a multi-screener? I got 3 screens in here. I got 3 screens out for the computer out there. So I usually almost like out there, it's like I have one vertical screen that has all my Amazon or research purchases. One down here would be like my YouTube or working on editing stuff. And then the main screen is my main TV, which I don't really have cable. I just have that TV hooked up to my computer. So I can watch YouTube or whatever. I can't wait to get my Donnie knife, waiting impatiently. I can't breathe right now. Sorry. Goodness. Fred's Donnie design is excellent. He went further on it, which is cool. It's like Sonny and Cher. The Ripley's great. Donnie and Clayton, the odd couple. Check out Help with Gadgets, HWG. Ramsey's posted the link. Oh, you can't post a link for his live if it's going on right now, though. Can't promote other lives that are currently going on to pull people out of this one. I do not approve. Nope, no more of that. I have several tabs. I do the same thing, Kathleen, but I usually don't have multiple things play. Like, I have a lot of different things, but generally only one of them is actually playing something. Does that make sense? So like I can look up stuff on here, I can look up stuff on here, I can edit stuff on here, but the only one I only have one that's actually playing something. And then the other ones I save, you know, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tabs on that one. I got 4 on this one. I think I got 3 underneath this one right now. Dom's working on an amazing little front flipper right now. Okay, so what time is he at? It's... Oh, he's starting at 8? Oh, Donnie, you son of a... Starting in 5 minutes. Everybody's starting during... Yeah. I will keep smiling. Keep shining. Know that you can always count on me to never go live during other people's lives. But that's just me. I bring people to other lives. And if I know there's a standard live going on from 6 to 9, I don't start a live while that live is going. But my good buddy Donnie and Clayton are both going live in 5 minutes. I should just end my live. Right? I don't know. I will, you guys all know it. I encourage and end my lives when other people's lives start, and I don't start lives at 8 p.m. during Kenman's live. I'm going to give Donnie some serious shit. And Clayton. They both know. They both know. You can be in several places at once. What I can tell you is you can't do is if we're having a discussion about something here and they're having a discussion about something there, you can't have both discussions. It's not, your brain can only distinguish one. But everybody can go wherever they want. You can do it however you like. I'm not mad. I'm just telling you that I don't do that. And I'm going to give Donnie shit. Be like, Donnie, you start at 9. Start at 9. Oops. How did that move to there? That was weird. All right, so I got to shut that off. Okay. Well, Fred the Lug has a package and a few surprises incoming. Thank you, Fred. I look forward to it. I got your message about your about the tracking or whatever. That is cool. I look forward to it. Who knows what's coming from Fred? Time to go. See you all soon. on Donnie's. Right. See, he's leaving me and he's going over to Donnie's. I guess I don't have the goods anymore. I was going to do a project, but everybody's going to leave. I'm going to probably not. All right. So I still have videos to make for Texas. Haven't even had a chance to finish yet. Which sucks. I haven't had any free time lately to get anything done. Kevin Smith and Knives dozed off. Hard day at work. Why don't I come over with you? Because I do my live. The one thing that YouTube says is they want you to be consistent. So like if I do a live from 6 to 9 on Thursdays for the last 2 years, they should jump on with me if that's, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to see, now I'm just getting stressed. YouTube really wants you to be consistent. And so if you do something, and like when I didn't get consistent, when all of a sudden I didn't post a video or I wasn't monetizing or whatever, then they don't like that. And so like if you do a live, you should be consistent with your live. And so I've been doing a live on Thursdays from 6 to 9 for like 2 years. In 2 minutes, it will be 9. No, Fred, in 2 minutes, it'll be 8. I go from 6 to 9 p.m. here. It is 7:59 here. So I could just shut her down now, I guess. I mean, I got stuff to do. People are going to other lives anyway. It's like, whatever. No, Donnie's in my time zone. Donnie's in my time zone. No, I mean, I don't know. Again, I'm not mad at Donnie. I just feel lately I've noticed many people going live when they know other people are live, when they know they are. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about a lot of different people, several channels that I've seen, that I see them in a live, and then they leave that live and go live. And it's an open, free world. Everyone gets to do what they want, how they want, when they want, view what they want, you know. But I don't know. I feel like for quite a while, the whole company or the whole community is very, very like everyone was together. And it seems more and more, I keep seeing more lives popping up. People that do regular lives that I bring people to their lives are all of a sudden live when I'm live. Or they're live when Tri-State's live. Or, you know, it just seems that everybody's kind of just going on their Look at how many new channels have started in the last month. Yeah, but you can also look at, like, I have respect for a dozen plus channels, and I know when every single one of their lives are. Every one of them. And there are channels that I don't even really watch, but I know that they happen to be live on Wednesday at this time, and so I don't even think about it because I know that they are. You know? It is what it is. It's funky though. I don't know. I would feel weird, like if I was in Tri-States Live for like a year and then all of a sudden I'm just going to start doing a live while Tri-States Live. It's just, to me, that I wouldn't be happy with myself if I did that. So here we are. 8:03. Busy. I got a dozen plus videos I got to make. I got 5 or 6 projects I got to finish. I got Stacy sending me more stuff, even though she knows, we all know, I still owe her stuff. She's sending me more. You know what I mean? So if anyone thinks anybody's mad at me, Stacy's still sending me more stuff. But I do have a lot of projects I am kind of starting to wrap up, which is good. Made some waves recently, but unfortunately with this house deal and stuff, it's been, I just don't have any. It would be nice, but I know it's a virtual impossibility to be able to have more time to just do some of the things that I like to do, working on the channel, working on some knife designs, making some stuff, working on some handles. But I literally have my 40-hour job and my dozen-hour league. My league starts next Wednesday. So that's going to keep me a little bit on that. I need the house thing to get done so I can breathe. And then last weekend I took care of my sister's dog, which wasn't that bad, but then that became like I wasn't able to go do a few things I wanted to do because I was taking care of the dog. And can't really do much with the projects because the dog he's cool. But you end up giving him attention because he's cool. So I'd take him out to the park. We had some fun. Tri-State gives you anxiety. He used to be, for a while there, when you could just hashtag comment and then it would read it out loud. And it was constant sound effects and noises and quotes and memes and stuff, which is fun. It's like Weenie in the Butt, live with Weenie in the Butt. Him and Everyday Carry at Blade Show. Everyday Carry loves knives. Yeah. That rig that he had in Texas was wild. The live stream rig that he had set up. I feel lucky to be unemployed and able to shop for knives all day. If you can afford them. A bunch of my disc golf buddies do play Rocket League, though. Rye and his giant backpack and battery pack and strapped to the arm and might as well have a big old hanging off of you. It was wild. And then he live streamed like the whole thing, which is fine. It gets to be much, though. I do it for a couple hours and it was, it gets to be too much. Well, you hit 10K, so you'll naturally gain more growth. Well, Ramses, that's actually not true. I hit 10K a year ago. In 2 years, I went from 0 to 10K, and in 1 year, I went from 10K to 10,900. when I hit 10K, my growth stopped. I was getting 300 to 500 a month, and now I get 30 to 50 a month. And it's because YouTube doesn't shit. They don't like me in the algorithm because I don't monetize my live streams, and because I don't monetize, they don't monetize, so they don't like that. Because I can turn it on, but I turned it off because I didn't like it. And it was stupid commercials. And what was it? 3 different people asked me a question, then they got pulled to a commercial while I was answering said question. And I just didn't like the way that worked. And so I turned it off. But when I turned off my monetization of my live streams, then my numbers started dropping. And so my numbers haven't gone down, but I do not grow anymore. Because even Ray said, he was like, yeah, dude, once you hit 10,000, then your numbers just start growing. But like mine was exactly the opposite. Maybe I make dumb content and nobody likes it, except for you guys. Everybody has taste. Some people is good, some is bad. Mine could be bad, but I have a bunch of people that like my bad taste, right? YouTube likes their asses being kissed. True. Well, because why would they care who sees anything I do live if they're not going to make a buck off of it? And it's just dumb. The same thing with the AI. All the AI channels are exploding right now. And I won't be doing any of that. I just can't stand it. The whole, all the AI thumbnails and the AI music and just it bums me out. I didn't take a few months off, Ramses. I went from posting a video every day to posting like 4 or 5 a week. I never took a month. If you go back and look, at the most, it'll be 2 days without posting a video. But I went from posting a video every day, 7 days a week for like 2 years, to posting like 4 or 5 videos a week. And that they didn't like that either. But I have 3,000 uploads, or I don't even know what my number is anymore. You almost quit following. I have 3,700 uploads. Wow. 3,700 uploads. That is something. But yeah, I did take a little break, but it was never a long period of time. I literally would post at least every couple of days. But yeah, they want me to do different thumbnails. They want me to do scripts with AI enhanced to make my scripts better. I just can't stand it. I know it's like here, but it also doesn't have to be. Right? YouTube is demonic and is designed to demoralize. Yeah, but the thing is, the first like 2 years, man, I had a day where I did a live stream and I had like, what was it? It was like several hundred subscribers in like an hour. But YouTube's in the business of making money. And so that makes sense. And again, I'm not in it. I don't do this to pay the bills. My like, that's why I said there's no way I'm quitting my job. And I mean, I couldn't foresee what would be required to happen for me to quit working, it would be a lot. It would be a lot. You know, you get a good job, you're getting paid well, you get insurance and all that, all the goodies, my health savings. It is what it is, you know, like, and I don't know how big the channel would have to get before I would be able to do that. And that's nowhere near the future. That would be at the rate that I'm growing now, it would be 30 years before I would be able to quit my job. And in 30 years, I'm hoping to maybe think about retiring. Just do you, Dan, and do what it takes to pay the bills, right? Well, that's why I have no desire to quit my other job. I'm liking that job. It's going well. We've got some changes going on, which is good and positive. But this isn't my money maker. So for me, since it's not my money maker, I thought it would be a good thing to, you know, turn off the monetizing for the live streams, because that's trying to help take care of the community, help make you know. Been having YouTube glitch out and not show chats. It does that sometimes, and you got to go in, like, it always brings you to the wrong chat, top chat. You have to switch it to live chat. I got paid members that don't show up in the top chat, which makes no sense. If it's the top chat and you have a top member and they're not in the chat, it's so weird how it all works. But then the problem is they're relying more and more on AI to make the decision of the monetization. I mean, not monetization, of the like the algorithm. And so now the algorithm is being run by AI, and AI likes it when you talk about AI in a positive way and you use it. And so then it like says, oh yeah, this is where we want to go. These people are using me. Share these people. I don't know. How did we get here? The first 2 hours of this live was like so high energy and positive and exciting, and I was having a blast. Now I just feel like blah. I appreciate each and every one of you. And well, but it doesn't really pay me more, Dirty Dan. That was the other reason. It's like, you know, it's a couple bucks here and there, and I make $50, $100 more a month. It doesn't really matter. Not a fan of this funk, though. I liked how I was feeling at the beginning of the live. So what do you want to do, guys? I don't know. The top chat deal is censors. Right? Once we made you mods, it got around that. It didn't like the name Grateful Dong or Hate Nate. Why wouldn't it like Hate Nate, though? Because that's kind of a weird one to be like, oh no. I mean, Grateful Dong. No offense, Grateful Dong, but I can see. We can all see how it's a little bit race. It's fine. I mean, there's no. It's a legitimate term. Also, because it says hate. Oh, well, we can't keep that because it says hate. That's sketchy at best. Well, on YouTube's part. But they would just, we just pick one. Because that's the other problem is if we allow... What's up on the edge? How you doing, dude? That's how the, like, AI... Sure. Why not? let's let AI decide. And so AI looks and goes, oh, it says hate Nate. That's bad. Out. Versus if they made humans actually do that, it would probably be different. People get shut down for stuff because, like Tri-State got shut down for whatever, nudity or something. I was like, that's ridiculous. And then he got his channel back because the actual humans did the research and figured out, oh, well, that's not the case. But AI has the power to just go ahead and shut down without even any help from a human, even though it can be wrong. My original name was Grateful Dog. Yeah. Well, Grateful Dong is way better. I click on live chat every time. Yeah, Kathleen, that's what we're all slowly getting conditioned into, just making sure to click live chat so you get the better set of chat. Sometimes we forget though. Big Bear Fuzzy Finds, what's up, Bri? Good evening, everyone. Just getting home from work. At least YouTube isn't crazy as the other streaming platforms. Like what, Dirty Dan? Getting over being verbally assaulted on Facebook? On the edge? I'm sorry about that. Different Live was getting stupid. Grateful Dog. Yeah, either way, Grateful Dong is way better. And Cole lost all of his growth. Right. True. And so did I. My growth is practically non-existent. Which sucks. But again, because I'm not, I now have MagnaCut. Can I join the club? Well, there's a specific Neil. If you want to be a Magna slut, there's a specific. That's not how it's done. I don't want to neglect your abilities to do so, but there's a specific. The Magna sluts were created not by owning MagnaCut. Not that I don't want you to join the club. You could. But I don't expect you to. On the edge, someone got nasty with him. You blocked him. Good. Just get that out of. You don't need to deal with that anymore, right? Yeah, Neil, the Magna Sluts all are members at the MagnaCut level, which I'm not asking you to do. First, you got to meet me in a dark alley. Step 2. Yeah. 8:20. Well, I'm rarely lost for words right now. I'm rarely lost for words. I don't know. Now I'm just kind of lost for words. Anybody got anything else new that they're interested in right now? We didn't really talk about this utility dagger at all. Thomas, did you order one of these? Or Thomas, are you still here? Whoops, wrong one. Anybody know anything about this detonation technology? AEBL, blunt pry tip, scraper on the back. I don't know. I'm not a big ring knife guy. Something about this is kind of cool, though. I wish we could zoom in better than that. There we go. How is that a dagger, right? It is not. On the Edge, we were just talking that Grateful Dong and Hate Nate, if you are in, if you go to top chat, not live chat, you won't see, or you couldn't see them in there. And it automatically defaults you into top chat, which is not live. It's what they think is top and what they think is most important for you. And what they like, oh, well, we don't want you to see anything Grateful Dong has to say because we don't like his name. Yeah, I'm not a ring. I wouldn't pinky the ring hole. I would just grab it on the outside. Grateful's got some modded knives coming from Paul. Mini sheepdog, regular sheepdog, full titanium Kizer Sparrow. They all turned out great. Because Paul does some cool stuff. Neil McKenzie, you can be a slut. I just don't want to make you... It's hard for me to sell it because I'm basically telling you to give me money. And that's not what I'm trying to do. But Neil, if you really want to become a Magna slut, wait, hold on. You make me go away. Okay, so you would click right here where it says show your support. And then you would click membership. And then you would click Magna Cut. And if you do that, you become a Magna slut. I don't ask people to do this. But if that is something that you're trying, that is how the Magna sluts were created. Those three all joined at the Magna Cut level, which is crazy. Gas station $199, D2 $499, S90V $999, Magna Cut $24.99 a month. They're wild. Why did I freeze? Interesting. Oh, now we're inception. So yeah, I don't push that because if people want to become a member, if they want to subscribe, they want to contribute, they want to be involved in the channel more, that's great. I appreciate it, but I don't really push it, especially at the Magna Cut level. So that's why they get little extra special bonuses. If you join at that level, I have to treat you extra special, give you extra shout outs. And then, but if you want to be you just want to be a slut, I mean, just gotta put the legs up. Oh boy. Maybe one day when I'm a millionaire, right? Yeah. Who can afford that? Grateful Dong's a paying member on 2 channels, and I'm one of them. Oh. I'm touched. Dude, I'm excited for Atlanta. I need to get a plane ticket still. But I'm excited. It's going to be fun. We're all going to be hanging out. A bunch of you are going to be in Atlanta. That is pretty much one of my joys of the year is going to blade shows, meeting up with all the people. It's such a good time. It's such a good time. Magna sluts, ho! See, that's what they get. And when I start actually making knives, that's when the real benefits start. It always starts on top chat. Yes, J1, it always goes top chat and you have to change it. Because top chat is garbage. Garbage. but you have to, they automatically put you, it's like everything switch into that. AI likes what they think is what's important. So, top chat is way more important because we get to decide what we think is important. It's like in part of Gmail, if you have a Gmail account, if you've noticed some of the parts of Gmail, you don't get them in order of when they were sent anymore. You get them in what they call, this is the top emails. These are the ones that are more important. It's like, yeah, but the one I'm getting today is the one that's important, not the one that is from 2 days ago that's an ad because I bought something there once. That ad is now more important than an email I get about the house I'm purchasing because I've never gotten an email about the house I'm purchasing from that person. And so the day that I got it, when I tried to find it, it wasn't important enough because, you haven't got an email from them. So why would we let you know that you got an important email? It's dumb. No wonder YouTube don't like you. It's a mess. It's a mess. What do you do? And the problem is there's so many people these days that just are on board. They just spend all their days at work like, let's make a video. Let's make an AI video. Look at this is me. And I jumped off of this thing and got on a pig and ran. Isn't that hilarious? Like, no. But everybody's on board with it. The young kids are all on board with it. It's just going to get worse. Anyway, what happened to the fun knife talk that I was doing an hour ago? Ramsey says, smash that like button. I appreciate all of you. I don't know. What I know is brains are wild and get into a little funky rut. You got to be on. You got to be jamming. You got to be, all right, what are we talking about? What are we looking at? Not, I'm kind of bummed out. Yeah. I need a break. There's no break. Life goes too fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Well, it's too late to do a project now. Is the grinder I want? Well, the grinder that I want, probably. Yeah, I'm looking for, I after talking to Donnie, it's like I just want to buy once, cry once. I want to get an ultimate 2x72 grinder that I won't be limited by. The sled table will be smooth and flat and stay flat. I'll be able to make adjustments, do different things, do hollow grinds. Hollow grinds are really all I want to be able to do, Grateful. So chances of me getting something that won't enable me to do a hollow grind will then give me the desire to now buy another item that will. And so chances are I'll get one that will also have that capability. I don't want to buy one and then have to upgrade and then buy another and buy another item for a different type of a grind and all that stuff. But they're a couple $1,000s. So a couple $1,000, it would have been fine pre having to buy the house, but now buying the house and the down payment and everything on that really threw a big wrench in there, you know what I mean? But I've been doing pretty good. I've been saving pretty well towards it. And then got the info that, we're selling the house. You got to buy it or move. And then when I looked into moving, God, renting anywhere, you rent a small apartment and it doesn't cost much less than a mortgage on a house. So it's rough out there. Pay versus how much things cost these days. Not cool. But there are people, I know people that have these jobs that they don't do anything and they make tons of money. I bust my ass all day at work to make adequate money. You're on your second house? Well, you own 2 houses, you bought a house, and you sold that house and bought a second house. This third Sour Monkey 9.5 is kicking your ass. Sour Monkey 9.5? Is it? It's a sour? I like a good sour here and there, but it's not often that you can get one up to 9.5. Sour Belgian triple. I don't know if I've ever had that. Fruity notes, Belgian yeast, pucker up to a bite, a citrus-laden tang, ending with a delectable experience. And a 9.5. There was a 9% Beach Umbrella sour, the brewery my buddy worked at a couple years ago. That was really good. That was really good. What's up, Dragoon? Having 3 of those though, that's like 5 or 6 real beers or regular beers. That's fun. Every once in a while. I like those Voodoo Rangers that are a little bit higher content. I don't like pounding them like the real low percentage ones where it's like, oh, I get these, I can have them all day and still, be good. But then they drink 7, 8, 9 of them. I'd have to pee like every 5 minutes. I had 2 9% Voodoo Rangers. They're good. The Voodoos are fun. And they're just, I like strong, hoppy beers. I like the flavors. They're fun. Enjoyable. Easy. And gone. And gone. Well, Thursday night, bought a house, paid it off in 15 years, lived in it for 23. Cheaper to build one beside it than was to fix it. So you kept the same land, built the new one, tore the old one down. 23, okay, so I mean that's in 2000 whatever. I was definitely an adult doing things. It's weird how time goes, you know what I mean? And to think it's like, okay, well, you bought that house 23 years ago, I'm buying my first house now. Or like I think about some friends I have that have kids. My buddy Dave's son was born in oh my God. So he's like 27. Hate Nate's back. Hate Nate. Thank you, bud. I missed you. I got myself into a little funk here. Lost my spring in my step. But that's okay. Time goes faster the older you get. It does. It does. But to think about how like, oh my God, my buddy had his kid in 99, you know, like, okay, so the kid's like 27 now. Like, that's crazy. So he spent over half of our lifetime raising his kid, and his kid has now been able to get into the bar for 5 years. I don't even have a kid, let alone 20 years of raising said kid or paying off a house. You paid off the house in 15 years? So how do you do that? Get a really good job? You have to pay like, were you paying like more? But I suppose 23 years ago, how much were homes 23 years ago? How much have they gone up since? Because it's crazy. I feel like it wasn't all that long ago. A $300,000 house today was $200,000 yesterday. You know what I mean? Not having kids is a huge, yeah. The kids is a big, and having a family, from what I found too, is people I know that have family, is just insurance. Health insurance for a whole family. He was like, dude, over half of my check goes to insurance. I was like, say that again? Well, what? Pardon me? Like, oof. I'm glad I'm glad my dependents are at zero. I have to depend on myself. Is that the thing? I don't have anyone that I have to maintain. It's hard enough just to maintain this. Do I have any?
Dan, do you have an illegitimate kid? Now, Dan.
I want to say not that I'm aware of, but I think that had I gotten some gal in that situation, she wouldn't have disappeared. She would have made me get on board. You know what I mean? That's what I would think. If I had an illegitimate, that female wouldn't have gotten pregnant and then ran away. She would have gotten pregnant and be like, hey, you, this is you. You did this. I feel like I would have gotten clinged to, not hidden from. I can imagine. Diapers cost more than a 6-pack. Yikes. House was $90K, 2 acres. They wanted $300 to fix it up. Yike. Yikes. I can't raise one eyebrow. Never could. You can do some weird stuff, but I was never able to do the one eyebrow, the rock, or the whatever you want to call it. I knew a guy when I lived in California. He bought his house in 90 something, early 90s. He said he paid like $200,000 for it. And in like, this was in like 2006. 2006, his house was over, it was like 2.3 million. I mean, he's also in Los Angeles. I mean, not in, like in the LA area. In a good location in the valley. But yeah, buy a house for 200 grand and it's worth 2 million more than when you paid for it. That's crazy. That is crazy. Grateful, once you get a nice pen like that, dude, you will never put it down. I was so mad I forgot my pen today. I loaded up with my Shipwreck style today, and then I forgot to grab my pen, which is just ridiculous. So I had no pen, and so I had to use a pen from work, and it was brutal because the work pens suck. The work pens suck. And you get a good one, and then you start using it, and then you like write with a shit pen, and you're like, man, this pen sucks. You know? And now, as soon as I pick up any other pen, it's like, man, why don't I have? So now you're addicted, and you'll never. Bought your house in 2004, it was 135. It's got to be, what, triple that now, at least, I would bet. Chances are. Anything decent these days, I guess it depends state by state and location. But it feels like when I was looking around, anything half decent today is going to be a 300,000 plus, which is crazy. Dragoons carries pens for the same reason, mainly fountain pens. On the Edge, you bought a house, it was $35,000. Can you believe that? That's so crazy. The milling on it's really nice. Yeah, I was a little jealous when I saw that picture today, boys. I was like, oh, I wish I lived in that area. We'll have our time soon. On the Edge, see, I was thinking that too, is like, oh, do I want to spend money in a pen? Well, guess what? When you don't spend money and you have cheap junk pens, you do lose them all the time. The second you spend money on a nice pen, or at least for me, I know exactly where that pen is. I don't give it to anyone and leave it. I don't leave it on the table. I write with it. I put it back in my pocket. And all of a sudden, you know exactly where it is. You don't lose it because you know where it is. Gas prices right now are bullshit. What is it where everybody is right now? Minnesota, today it was like $3.75 for the 87 or whatever. What's everybody else paying right now? Similar, more, less? Who's paying the least? Atlanta will be here before we know it. Dirty Dan's got a wee Knife Co. $80 pen. I know where that pen is. It's right here. Big Idea Design, baseline bolt action. Brantley gave this to me in Texas. These go for about $65. I've got the copper one. I bought this one. But I love it. Nice little bolt action. It's just a little bit shorter than the standard length pen. Not by much. Just a little bit. Almost the same. This is a $7 zebra. Stainless zebra for $7. You can get these at like Target or somewhere. These actually work really good. The only thing I don't like about this zebra click is the clip. The clip is crap. It's too boingy. It's not strong enough. The clips on the Big Idea Design, that does not, you can barely pull that out. Like that is a tight clip, but it's spatial. It's got the space. You get that in the pocket and it doesn't shit. It's boom. It's locked in. Who collabed with Tactical on that pen you gave to Grateful, Nate? $3.99 in Charlotte, $3.93 in New Hampshire. Made out of real zebra. You can smell the real zebra. Ooh. Real zebra. Before the pandemic, all the houses were 35 to 50. After, they're all 150 plus. Yep. That's kind of how it works. Lynch Northwest. Oh, so it was it's a Tactile Knife Co. collabed with Lynch. Dweet. Grateful can't spell right now. Oh, dude, when I get into like inability to text or you start spelling stuff wrong, I start spelling everything wrong. I turned off the autocorrect though. I don't like autocorrect. I don't like spelling stuff wrong either, but autocorrect, it just always seems to like change words or whatever. Like it just bugs me. So I've had that. I haven't used autocorrect in a long time. But you get that where you spell simple words wrong, and then if I don't have my glasses on and I'm not looking and don't pay attention, then you don't realize what you spelled wrong. Grateful says, I can't see anything right now. Yep. I'm good with anything far away. It's just this up close. So if I got to read like a business card or a little like medicine bottle, like how many of these Anacin am I supposed to take? I'll need my cheaters. I got cheaters. Cheap cheaters. They're on the lowest, or they are the lowest, like 1 point whatever. Or is that the lowest? Is there something lower? 1.25. Is there a 1? I know there's like a 2 and a 3 or something like that. So they're mild. I'm reading, like the chat is arm length away and I can read it perfectly fine. If it's up close, I have a hard time. Hate Nate's blind like Cheech. Dirty Dan got suspended in 4th grade for cheating on a spelling test. You got suspended? Like, that seems like harsh. Like, you got suspended? Spelling. Blind. B-L-I-N-D. Blind. J1 went to a regional event. I never was in a spelling bee. How does one get into that? Is that something that's like got to be like parentally influenced? Like no 6-year-old, 8-year-old kid likes, oh, like, dude, I really like spelling. What do you like to do? I like to spell. I'm going to enter a spelling competition, you know? But to each his own. If that's something that someone loves, is that something that you love? Does anyone in here love spelling? It was a strict Christian private school. So that makes a little more sense, but still, 4th grade? It's still almost at the age where you can be influenced to not necessarily, you know, like you kind of know, but you're also young enough to be kind of dumb to like not realize consequences of stupid stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like it seems a little harsh for 4th grade. No, junior, senior in high school, you know what you're doing. But 4th grade, getting a 5-day suspension, man. They used to suspend you for what? For laying out? We're sending you home because you don't want to be here. Sweet. Thanks. That was easy. All right. That's funny. You skip school, they tell you don't come back. You're like, awesome. Thanks. I didn't want to be here anyway. That's why I was skipping. I never really skipped school. We had senior skip day, or everybody did. But then it's not even really a thing. Even back then, they'd already kind of taken control of it. They figure out what the deal is, and then it just becomes a whatever. But we all skipped. I don't remember what did we do? I know if me and like 4 or 5 buddies went and did something. 2 detentions away from expulsion. Ooh, Dirty Dan being dirty. Grateful Dong still graduated in the top 6%. He's a natural. He's a natural. See, that's what's up. You're smart. You know what you're doing. You don't need all this dumb school and stuff. You go to a regular high school and it's all downhill from there. Yeah, public schools. I don't know. I don't know where I would send my kids. Because I'm not having any. Used to skip class, did the same thing. You get sent to a group home for being 1 second late. The Salem police still keep an eye on him to this day. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, 8:54. I was hungry. I'm not even hungry anymore. Salem, Mass? Gonna have a kid move to Salem. I'm gonna name him Damien. Salem, New Hampshire. New, not old Hampshire. New. Oh. Grateful Dog. Oh. Oh. How about that? How about that? Well, I was hoping you were a witch. He's a warlock. Straight up warlock. There's Ramsey's posting all my links. Matt Conklin, hashtag always hungry. I don't know what I'm having for dinner. Wizard. Well, what's the difference between a wizard and a warlock? Like a warlock's like a dude witch. And a wizard be casting more spells. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Magnus Sluts, ho. 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 Much appreciated, boys. The Magnus Sluts. The Wild and Wackies. All we are. All we are. We are. We are. Yep. Well, folks, sorry I got kind of bummed out the last hour here. My apologies. I try to keep it positive and happy. But, you know, added your store link and wanted to check if it worked. Yep. It worked for me. I need to modify this one, and I have the other one. I have this one too. I need to finish working on that. But yeah, Ramsey's. Here's my other one. That's my sticker mule. That's this that you see on the screen right now with the new KDK squirrel design. Slightly different, more Simpsonized than this one here. These hoodies are really nice though. The mugs. It's fun. I got everything marked down really cheap. 19 bucks, 30 bucks. What are the, where's my other one again? Did I close it already? Oh, here it is. $19 free shipping on this, the KDK squirrel shirt from Sticker Mule. I don't have that thing with me, Brian. It's at work right now.
Dan, I did really good in school up to the 11th grade. I hated school after that. Had some problems, ended up dropping out. Got my GED later on. Fug school, Atlanta will be a party. Poop knifing them.
Poop knifing. Well, it looks like you got it all worked out now, hey Nate, because right now you're living life, doing it up. Got it all together and turned into an amazing person that you are now. So you got that going for you. Just really nice. Thank you for the 10. Thank you for giving us a little insight on your high school days. Atlanta's going to be awesome. And that's a fact, Jack. That's a fact, Jack. Cops, bars, the whole deal. I was a pretty good kid when I was young. Kind of a good kid now, I guess. I don't know. Thanks, KDK. Always enjoy your company, and each of you take care. Stacy, thanks for the fun treats. This knife is wild and wacky. Last chance. You can see this one again tonight here. Look at the spring-loaded. And it's sharp. Wait. Like Paul. Feels good not to be a punk anymore. Know what I mean? Boom. There it is. Thank you, Stacy. Fun stuff. Thanks to the Magnus Sluts. Keep it real. Appreciate you all. Terry popping in at the end here. Everyone go buy a slip from Terry.
Metal Relic Art became a member. At Metal Relic Art celebrates 3 months of membership. It may be small, but it sure is cute.
What's up, Metal Relic Art? Thanks for popping in. It is small, but it is cute. And look at all of that crazy piston spring action just to remove it. It's wild. Overbuilt to perfection. Right? It's weird. It's perfect. Weird and perfect, just like things I love. I was going to say like me, but I'm not perfect. So here we are. Magnus Lutz for life. Appreciate you guys. Thank you all, members, subscribers, lurkers, folks that are here and not doing live streams. I appreciate everyone. Stay positive, stay sharp, stay happy. There's a channel, there's a page you can go to that shows you the knife tube schedule, and it shows you all the people and when they're live. I don't know, it just hurts when friends, you know, again, I'm not mad, but it hurts when friends decide to go live. Yeah. Yeah. I'm good, Dong. Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like it's like if my friend's like, hey, I'm doing this thing on Thursday night. Can you be there? Be like, I can't, I'm busy. And then you end up seeing them at the same place. You know? Like, oh, well, oh. It just hurts, you know? But it's fine. I'll be okay. It doesn't hurt so much that I'm not going to message anybody and give them shit for it. Well, and people, they get to choose. You get to choose. And if I'm in your live every week, like I know that KC goes live at 6:30. He has been for years. So on Monday at 6:30, I finish my live. I could keep going. Sometimes I have 50, 60, 70 people in there. But I tell everyone to go over to KC's live. And then I do a live on Thursday, and then he goes live while I'm live. Right after I sent everyone over there. Although I didn't send anyone over there, everyone goes over there anyway. But yeah, there it is. Knife tube schedule, Stacy Bolster Blades. You can look it up and see. But what it comes down to is it's like if I know that Tri-State is live, I don't go live. If I know KC is live, I don't go live. If I know Donnie's live, I don't go live. And when you know other people that are kind of the same as you and then they do, you're like, that kind of hurts. And then it put me in a funk, and then I felt kind of blah, kind of like, you know, it is what it is. This is my favorite live stream, hands down. I mean, I'd say why, or I'd ask why, but I appreciate you. Guys are some of my favorite people. This is the interaction I get with people live in the knife company and the knife family is different than some of my friends from like disc golf or something like that. Like in a way, this is kind of therapeutic. Not that hanging out with my friends and just throwing discs or something isn't. But there's something about the group of people and just, I don't know. It makes me feel good to be part of a cool community. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. Only the real watchers stick around. Well, and I see that and I know that and I appreciate it. But you see what I'm saying. It sometimes you're like it's not like disappointing or whatever, but it hits, it's like someone kind of gives you a little a little but it's fine. It's fine. I try to stay chipper. I gotta tell you though, today, I mean, most of the lives are great, but today, the first like 2 hours of the live was an absolute treat for me today. I don't know why. We were in a goofy, giddy mood, just saying a few stupid jokes, dirty jokes, whatever it was, and I really was having an absolute blast, and I appreciate you all for that. Couldn't do it without you. What's up, Ground Fog? Good to see you. Popping in at the end here. I'm not leaving because you just got here. I promise you that. I do like to see you once in a while, Ground Fog. I know there's people that hate when Hate Nate shows up. Yeah, you know, everybody's different. Everybody's got something they like, something they don't like. Got to give out the love. Kill them with kindness. Shit like that. I'm just sensitive right now. I am stressed out and tired and busy. And so that puts me in a more vulnerable position. It's literally in Hate Nate's name. Thank you, Matt Conklin. Appreciate it. Okay. 9:08. I'm gonna try to make some food. Chill out for a bit. Probably make a video or two. I got videos to make. Get posted. I posted one today. No, I didn't. I posted one last night. So I gotta get one so I can post one tomorrow. All right, Magnus, let's hope. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Everybody be safe. Stay sharp. Stay out of trouble. Don't sweat the small stuff. Go eat. Watch a horror movie. I should just put in part 4 and just chill. Jazz hands. It's showtime. All right, thank you all for giving me a smile at the end. Ho ho ho. Yeah. What's tomorrow? Friday? Yeah. Saturday morning coffee. I'll see you there. Don't pet the sweaty stuff. Ooh. I don't know. She was pretty cute. Sweat don't bother me that much. I probably do need a bourbon. All right.